Okay, so before we start our lesson, we are going to read our I can statements. I can describe.
I can describe
How characters respond.
how characters respond
To events or challenges.
toward challenges.
So we know our story is about friendship, and this week our skill is to learn how to understand characters. So remember this chart that we went over at the beginning of the week. It says making inferences about the person, animal, or object by what they did, said, or thought. So we can think about their thoughts, actions, feelings, and also their relationships, like how they interact with other people. So here is our sentence stem. It says, based on text details, I can infer that the character is blank. So remember, we're going to do a couple examples about how we think a character might feel based on their actions, their thoughts, and their feelings. So if we have Sierra walks into the room, I'm so, and she just throws her hands up in the air. Like, what can we think about her based on her actions, her thoughts? How might we say she's feeling? Ahmed.
Upset.
She might be feeling upset. Tariana.
Frustrated.
She might be frustrated. Milan.
It might be furious.
She might be furious. Diamond.
Angry.
She might be angry. Now, what did I do? What did I say? Of course, I was Sierra, remember? What did I do or say that made you think those types of feelings? How we're describing her? What was one thing I did?
You're stomping.
I was stomping. Okay, Aziz.
Put your hands in the air.
Okay, like I did that. What else did I do, Diana?
Crossing your arms.
Crossing my arms. What else, Amir?
Making a bad face.
I was making a mad face. Okay, what else? I'm sorry, what was it? I said I didn't care. So I had thoughts, and I said them out loud. I had actions, absolutely. So those are definitely things we can infer. That means based on what I did, we can kind of guess how I was feeling. All right, here's another one. Madeline comes into the classroom, and she's like, la, 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 la. So, what is she thinking? How is she feeling? What's going on here? Diego.
And she was saying la 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 la.
Okay, so how may I be feeling this morning?
Thinking about puppies.
Well, I could be thinking about puppies, yes. How am I feeling right now?
Happy.
Okay, I could be happy. What else? Jasmine.
She could
I could be happy, she said. What else? Sure. Aziz?
She's probably happy that she's full of love.
Okay, could we have another word besides happy to describe me? Tyriana?
You're probably excited.
I could be excited about something. Jasmine?
Surprised.
I could have gotten a surprise of some sort and been surprised. That could be a happy feeling, right? Renela?
Proud.
I could be proud for some reason. Now, what actions? What did I do? What noises? How can you prove those things? Kaya? La 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 la. Okay.
That's me.
Okay. Diamond?
She like.
What did I do besides doing the la 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 like she said?
Skipping.
I was skipping. What else, Milan?
You're smiling.
I was smiling. Those are all things. I had some actions. I was skipping, smiling. I didn't really say a thing, but my la 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 la, those are like happy words. I didn't come in and say bah humbug. So that would have been different, right? That would have been a whole different emotion, feeling. All right, so we are on page 244. Before we start, raising our hands only. How many of us have a best friend? All right, put your hands down. I'm going to ask ask you, just a few people, I can only have answer because we do have to get moving. How did you meet your best friend? How did you meet your best friend? Okay, Mimir, how did you meet your best friend?
Doing nice things.
Okay, you doing nice things for each other, or okay, Sierra?
We was at the movies and we recognized each other from the same school.
Okay, so you recognize each other and then you start doing things together?
And we noticed we had something in common.
Okay, and that's a lot. You find something in common with someone that makes a bond. Okay, Malachi? Okay, so they just started playing and there, boom, a friendship developed. Alright, next question. Hands down. What are some fun things that we can do with our friends? What are some fun things we can do? Somebody I haven't heard from. Joel, what are some fun things we can do with our friends? We could play with them. Okay, Diana? Play games. Alright, Alan? Okay, maybe if you had skateboard in common, you could skateboard together. And Diamond?
Go to the park.
Go to the park together. All right, hands down. All right. Thinking about this. You're going to talk at your table, so don't get upset if I didn't call on you guys. There's a lot of you, and we are reading. So, here's our essential question. How do friends help each other at your table? When I say go, I want you to discuss this for a minute. How do friends help each other? When I ring the bell, you need to stop, come back, and we'll talk about it. So you may go. How do friends help each other? Discussing at your tables. How do friends help each other?
They help you by if you feel like sad, you can make them feel
How
happy.
do friends help each other?
You can help them up.
Like, if the phone rings and say on your face.
So how do you help
Yeah.
your friends out? Okay. Okay, what about here? How can you help your friend out? Okay, so if they fall, you can pick them up. How else can? Oh, you said the same thing. Okay, what about you, Joel? Do you have any other thoughts? All right. Well, Miss Vanya, did you? Oh, Aziz is getting. All right, Aziz and Vanya, how can you help each other if you have a friend?
For example, by giving them, by helping them, teaching them, by doing something.
Okay, so help them do something. Like, give me something.
Like swimming, for example.
Like help them learn how to swim? Okay. Jasmine, Hamid, what about you two?
Friends help each other because they lift them up if they fall.
Okay, so a lot of you are just being very helpful to each other. That's nice. All right, table 6.
If like one of us were really angry, like our friend could help us calm down, or if we fell down, our friend could help us.
Okay. All right, so we're going to come together. Hey, back up front. Thank you. Hey, Kaya, table captain 1. Give us one thing that a friend can do to help another friend out. Okay, so she said maybe help them up if they fall. Tariana, what did your table say? Okay, and adding 2 Kayas. Are you okay? That's what a friend could do. All right, Diamond.
If they fall off the slide, you can help them up.
Okay, so you guys are all thinking about like if somebody falls. All right, Jasmine, what about your table?
Whenever my friends needed help getting something like their homework, but somebody bullied her or him and put it up, and then I can grab it and put it back.
Aziz, what'd your table say?
We said for like if they got stuck in the slide and they was afraid to go down the scurvy slide, you can go down the scurvy slide to help them get back up.
Okay, so we're all talking about if somebody falls, helping them up. Now, Renela, what did you have? It was a little bit different from the other groups. What did you say about helping a friend out?
Well, we like said if like you're angry and like you're really angry and then your friend comes over there and then like they tell you some things like happy thoughts and then like they're helping you calm down from your anger.
Hey, they can help you calm down, make you feel better. Maybe when you're just having a bad day. We all have bad days. We all have them. All right, hands are down. We're going to start reading, so you should be on page 245. Show me that you're ready. I need to see your reading fingers. I'm going to start the story.
Gloria, you might be my best friend. From The Stories Julian Tells by Ann Cameron. Selection illustrated by Mike Reed.
Okay, turning the page. We're on 246. Following along. Remember, if you somehow lose your place, look up on the board. See where we are. It'll be highlighted up here. Here we go.
If you have a girl for a friend, people find out and tease you. That's why I didn't want a girl for a friend. Not until this summer, when I met Gloria. It happened one afternoon when I was walking down the street by myself. My mother was visiting a friend of hers, and Huey was visiting a friend of his. Huey's friend is 5, and so I think he is too young to play with. And there aren't any kids just my age. I was walking down the street, feeling lonely.
Okay, so let's pause here for a moment. I have some questions for you. Here's your first question. Where is Julian? Where is he? Where is Julian? Jasmine. Where is he? And this is another example of the picture, but look on your story. Where is he?
He's in the neighborhood walking down the street.
Okay, he's on the streets. Now, so where is the truck? Where is this truck, Diego? Where is this truck? Looking at our picture, we have to use our pictures to help us answer questions, just like we use our text. Where is the truck? Okay, yes. Now, let's take a look at a picture of a house. Let me get our picture of a house up. Okay. The picture's not popping up. We'll just move on. A house has a blank, a blank, and a blank. What does a house have on it? Let's look at any of the houses in this picture. In general, what does a house have on it? Name some things that a house might have on it. Joel. It has a roof. Yes, Diana. Maybe window. I hope windows. And then Milan. So we have windows, a roof. What else does a house have? Okay, it might have stairs either in or going up to it. And Tariana? A door. Okay, hold on for just a moment. Looking at this picture, on 247, where are the boxes? Kaya? They are in the truck. What kind of truck is this, Sierra?
A U-Haul.
Okay, what is a U-Haul truck for those of us that don't know what a U-Haul truck is? What do you use it for?
Oh, it's somewhere where it's something where you gotta move and you don't gotta dig in the car and all your stuff like big.
Right, so it's not just any normal truck, it's a moving truck. And we know in the story that Gloria moves in. So, let's predict about why you think that is that way. Why do you think that's a normal moving truck? She just said some things, but what else do we see in the picture to help us?
A movie truck which has like they have like all their stuff inside the boxes and like a couch.
Okay, so not only do we see boxes, there's a couch, and what else do we see in that picture? Jasmine.
There's two men carrying the couch to inside the house.
Yeah, there are people carrying it, so they're picking up, lifting it, and moving it. All right, turning the page. Oh, what? Do we do 247?
No, we finished. We didn't finish.
I saw a moving van in front of a brown house, and men were carrying in chairs and tables and bookcases and boxes full of I don't know what. I watched for a while, and suddenly I heard a voice right behind me.
So remember, he hears a voice. Turning the page, we're on 248.
Who are you? I turned around, and there was a girl in a yellow dress. She looked the same age as me. She had curly hair that was braided into two pigtails with red ribbons at the ends. I'm Julian, I said. Who are you? I'm Gloria, she said. I come from Newport. Do you know where Newport is?
Oh. Hey, next paragraph, I wasn't sure.
I wasn't sure, but I didn't tell Gloria. It's a town on the ocean, I said. Right, Gloria said. Can you turn a cartwheel? She turned sideways herself and did 2 cartwheels on the grass. I had never tried a cartwheel before, but I tried to copy Gloria. My hands went down in the grass, my feet went up in the air, and I fell over.
Okay, Tariana, you had a question?
Yeah, a town on the ocean, is it like
Oh, voice.
like a town on the ocean is like an ocean, like it's almost like an ocean.
Right, when it says a town on the ocean, that means that there's a city or town that's right near the ocean, not on top of the water, but
I thought it was like floating.
no, not floating, good question, but no, it's just near the ocean. On land, but it's close by. Okay, we're on page 249.
I looked at Gloria to see if she was laughing at me. If she was laughing at me, I was going to go home and forget about her. But she just looked at me very seriously and said, "It takes practice." And then I liked her.
Okay, so what was Gloria doing? What was Gloria doing here? Hamid?
She was staring at a swinging.
Okay, but what did Gloria do first? What did she do first? And then Julian.
She did the 2 cartwheels and then Julius tried to copy her, but he fell and she looked at him seriously.
Seriously, so that's a vocabulary word. What does that mean, seriously? Malin?
She wasn't laughing.
She wasn't laughing. What else, Tariana?
Like she just had a serious face.
Right. So, why do you think he copied her? Why do you think he copied her? Sierra, what do you think? Why do you think he copied her?
Because he didn't know how to do it himself.
Okay, he didn't know how to do it. Any other ideas about maybe why he might try to copy her? Tariana?
Because he never tried to do it.
He had never tried, so maybe he wants to try something new. Kaya? Do what? Oh, it got cut off. Okay. All right. Let's take a look at the paper I just passed out to you. Yes, it has an I can statement on the top, and the C got cut off. So it does say I can describe how characters respond to events, but the C got cut off. All right. So we are going to fill this chart out together. Let's take a look at our headings. It says words, actions, thoughts. Oh my gosh. Look at our poster over here. Same thing. Action, thoughts, words. We already worked on this.
Oh, we didn't do what?
Well, that's, okay, actions are words when we speak. Right? So, but we're going to do this together. Let's take a look at page 249. Remember that characters say and think and do, what they do can help us understand what's going on in the story. So let's take a look at the first column where it says words. What do we learn about Gloria from what she says and does about after Julian does his cartwheel? Oh, thanks, Gloria. It would help to turn it on, wouldn't it? All right, let me pop it up. So what does Gloria do? What does she say here? Words. Words is what she says. We know that Julian tries to do a cartwheel. What does she say to him here that helps us learn what kind of character he is? Sarah, what does she say to him?
It takes practice.
Okay, she says it takes practice. Absolutely. So we're going to write in this first box, it takes practice. That is your first box. Do you need a pencil? Oh, Jess, or Diamond, you weren't in here and then came back. I'm sorry. All right, we are on right here. Okay, so it takes practice. Just like anything else, you need to practice. Yes. Thumbs up when you're done so I know we can move on. It takes practice. That's our first part of this chart. It takes practice. That's what she says. Taryn, did you have a question while we're waiting?
Yes. How come it doesn't fit into a relationship? How come it doesn't fit into relationships? And you said
Well, sometimes it is that, but our chart says words, actions, and thoughts. That's what we're going to stick with for this one. Words can be actions, right? It's something that we do, we speak. Yes, it's going to fall under this category. Yes. Practice. Practice. Okay, Colton, you just came in. Hey, what about actions? What is she doing? How's she looking at him here? Okay, get your reading book out and we're right here. Okay, Sierra, what is she doing here? What's her actions?
She did a cartwheel.
Okay, she did do a cartwhel, but she says it takes practice. What's the vocabulary word? What is she doing here? Diana,
Look at
go ahead.
the
She does. She looks at him seriously. So Gloria looks at him seriously. Like Madeline said, she's not laughing at him. She was serious when she said that. She was meaning what she said. So Gloria looks at him seriously. Okay, that's about as big as I can get it.
that's what it's like. That's for seriously.
No, that's not capital. Yes, we're in 249. I need to see that. Okay, get the pencil out. So she does take him seriously. So all these actions, these words that we're writing down is going to tell us about Gloria, what kind of person she is. Okay, just do it quietly. Grab one and go. Thumbs up when you're done. Since most of you stopped. Okay, thumbs up. I got you. this one, I want you to write this word. So just catch up. Alright, you good? What about thoughts? What do you think? Let's think about this. Here's a question that'll help us answer it. What would have happened if she wasn't serious and she laughed? What do you think would have happened then? Aziz?
Julian would hope it got bad.
So maybe he would have gone home if she'd laughed at him, right? So I think we're on the right track. What do you think, Tariana?
He would have been mad at her, went home, and forgot it all.
Okay, so Julian would have gone home. But what do we know that he says here? What does he say, Malin?
He'll go home and forget about her.
Yeah, but what is he saying here? After she doesn't. Tariana? Read that very last line for me. Can you read that loud?
It takes practice, and then I liked her.
So what is he thinking?
He likes her.
He's thinking he likes her. Hey, you know what? She didn't laugh at me. She just looked and she told me it takes practice.
I thought that you meant like.
So you're right. That's it. Julian likes Gloria. He said he doesn't tell her I like you, but he's thinking this. This is a thought. He's saying, hey, I like Gloria. And we're going to do one more of these. Julian likes Gloria. And tell me why again. What did we just say? Sierra, why?
Because she didn't laugh at him.
She didn't laugh at him. Okay, keep going. Julian likes Gloria. He seems like a good friend to me.
I thought you meant like if she laughed at him like that he would have thought like who knew.
Right, and he would have thought that probably, right? Now that's like making a prediction. What would have happened if she did laugh at him? So like Aziz said, maybe he would go home. But the thoughts that he's giving us here is that he likes her. He didn't laugh at her. He probably thought she was going to laugh, but she didn't, did she, Kaya?
She was probably technical.
Right. Okay, so when you're done, turn the page to 249. Yep, turn to 249. I meant the next page. My fault.
250.
Yes, 250. That would be good. That's our next. That was a math quiz for you. All right, 250. You should be where the birdies are. All right, here we go.
I know where there's a bird's nest in your yard, I said. Really? Gloria said. There weren't any trees in the yard, or any birds where I lived before. I showed her where a robin lives and has eggs. Gloria stood up on a branch and looked in. The eggs were small and pale blue. The mother robin squawked at us, and she and the father robin flew around our heads.
Okay, next page.
They want us to go away, Gloria said. She got down from the branch, and we went around to the front of the house and watched the moving men carry 2 rugs and a mirror inside. Would you like to come over to my house? I said. All right, Gloria said, if it is all right with my mother. She ran in the house and asked.
All right, next page.
It was all right. So Gloria and I went to my house, and I showed her my room, and my games, and my rock collection, and then I made strawberry punch, and we sat at the kitchen table and drank it. mustache on your mouth too, I said.
Okay. We're at Gloria Giggle.
Gloria giggled, and we licked off the mustaches with our tongues. I wish you'd live here a long time, I told Gloria. Gloria said, I wish I would too. I know the best way to make wishes, Gloria said. What's that? I asked.
Okay, 253.
First, you make a kite. Do you know how to make one? Yes, I said. I know how. I know how to make good kites because my father taught me. We make them out of 2 crossed sticks and folded newspaper.
Okay, we're at all right.
All right, Gloria said. That's the first part of making wishes that come true. So, let's make a kite. We went out into the garage and spread out sticks and newspaper and made a kite. I fastened on the kite string and went to the closet and got rags for the tail.
No. All right, turn the page. No, honey, they won't fly. It's not like that.
Do you have some paper and 2 pencils? Gloria asked. Because now we make the wishes. I didn't know what she was planning, but I went in the house and got pencils and paper. All right, Gloria said. Every wish you want to have come true, you write on a long, thin piece of paper. You don't tell me your wishes, and I don't tell you mine. If you tell, your wishes don't come true.
Okay.
Also, if you look at the other person's wishes, your wishes don't come true.
All right, so on this page, what are the words here? What is Gloria saying? What is she saying? This is going to be written down. What is she saying?
If you tell somebody your wishes, they won't come true.
If you tell some of your wishes, they won't come true. True. So, can't tell or show each other the wishes. That's what we'll be writing down. You can't, yes. Tell your wishes or they won't come true. It's in the book too.
Can't see.
On this page, it says that pretty much word for word. You can't tell your wishes or they won't come true. Sort of like when you have a birthday. You're supposed to make a wish, blow out your candles. You're not supposed to tell anybody what you wish for. Okay, we're on the second one. Get started. Don't tell your wishes. Faster than others. We'll continue it tomorrow. We're gonna have to stop after this one. You done, Colton?
Yes.
So let's think about the actions. What are they doing here? We're talking about wishes, but why are we even talking about wishes right now? What are they doing here? Sierra.
They making a kite and putting their wishes on it.
Okay, so they're making a kite. That's why they're talking about their wishes. So our action is they are making a kite. action?
Got the cat.
Oh, this is a bigger than, I'm sorry. They can't tell their wishes or it won't come true. So they are making a kite. They're gonna put the wishes on the kite. That's why they're talking about wishes. That's their action. While you're waiting for the others, think about the next question, which is going to be the thoughts. What is Julian thinking? What's he thinking right now? Think about the kite making and the wishes. Okay, thumbs up. Looks like most of you, if you're done. I know I see a few pencils going. Can't tell. Then I'm going to give you my paper after so we can. I know you're not. Kites. Alright, so, thoughts. What is he thinking? Kaya. Okay, what about her though? What is he wishing about Gloria? So, he does. He's thinking maybe his wish might come true and Gloria be his friend. So let's write, Julian wishes Gloria will be his friend. That's his thought. Okay, so when you're done with that, you can put your pencils down. That'll be all for today. Bonnie, yes. Oh, you can't see it? Oh, it's kind of angled right now. Is that better, Bonnie? Aziz?
I accidentally draw.
Okay, it's all right. Just draw an arrow. Let's fix it. Where's it from? This. Here, let's just draw an arrow. We can fix it like that. All right, pencils are down again once you finish. Not right now. Still going? Alright, so while the rest of you are finishing writing, we are gonna do probably our first center, then when we get back from Win, we're gonna start our next center.
Miss Jenny said I'm not gonna do Win today because, you know, one lady, she said that
Oh, okay, I'll find out. Alright. When you're done, put it in the center. Yeah, you should have written your name on it. No, leave them out, please. Hey! Vanya's still writing, so we're gonna hang out for just a minute. Are you done, Manila? Okay. Remember, when you're on the computer, you have to hit the little microphone to listen. Then you have to click the arrow to turn the page.
Wait, are you supposed to write 1, 2?
No. And for your writing, I already showed you what you're doing. If you need to look at my example, right up here. Writing first, decorating second. This is a writing center, not an art center. I don't mind if you decorate the back, but you're writing first. Okay. So I need Diamond, table, and Colton at my table. Wait for me. Hey, you guys will be starting your skills, so get your skills book out. Hey, you are reading to partner. You're starting out at writing. Table 5, you read to self today. Table 4, go back to computers. And table 3, your ABC work. Yeah. Hey, you may go quietly. Oh, you guys are, sorry. No, you guys are going to Diamond, can you get 2 pencils for you guys? Colton, your head is up. All right, Miss Diamond. All right, we're going to read this together. Thank you. Hey, reading finger. Dad helped people next door. He loved big boxes. He was breathing heavily. So, our question. First of all, heavily is our vocabulary word. Breathing heavily. What does that mean?
It's heavy.
Heavy? Like, that's heavily, right? So, why is Dad breathing heavily when he carries the boxes? Why do you think, Colton? Why do you think he's breathing heavily?
Heavy.
Okay, the boxes are heavy. What do you think, Diamond? Your head is up.
It's big.
Okay, maybe they're big and heavy. So we're going to write the boxes are big and heavy. It's on the thing there. Okay. They're big and heavy. So, Colton, while you're waiting, have you ever lifted a big and heavy box?
No.
No? Have you ever lifted a box?
No.
No? Alright, let's talk about question 2 now. Says, Dad spoke seriously to me. He asked me to go next door. He wanted me to introduce myself. What do you do seriously? We're not going to write it. I'm asking you the question now. What do you do seriously? When are you serious? That's what's asking you. What do you do seriously? Can you think about anything that you're very serious when you're doing it?
Homework.
Homework. That's a good thing to be serious for because you have to focus, don't you? What about you, Colton? Give me a time that you're serious. Head up. Can you think of a time that you've been serious? No? Okay. Alright, I want you to turn to this page. Flood on River Road. We're waiting. Colton, you've got to turn the page. Flood on River Road.
You never had one.
Alright, we're going to read this together. Start with the title. Flood on River Road by Shirley Granahan. Your finger needs to be right here. Alright, ready? It rained all day. It rained all night. It rained heavily for days. I am sick of rain, said Jody. Me too, I said. At least we're warm and dry. So we're going to stop, think, and then we're going to write it down. A lot of rain falls. It falls blank for days. What is the vocabulary word we're looking for? Heavily. Okay, so it's up in your first paragraph there. Heavily. So it falls heavily. Is it just sprinkling?
Nope.
No, it's coming down. Remember we talked about figurative language? It's raining cats and dogs. Is it really raining cats and dogs?
Oh.
No, but it's coming down in sheets. All right, let's turn the page. Okay. Good job. Here we go. We hold on a second. Yes.
Mom wants to help Mr. Lee.
Okay. Ready? Here we go.
We
looked down the hill. Water covered river road. It spilled into Mr. Lee's house. This is a flood, Mom said. Seriously, we must help Mr. Lee. So Mom wants to help blank. Mr. Lee. So we're going to write Mr. Lee. Okay, turning it over. Where do you go? Here we go. Mr. Lee stayed at our house. He kept planning to go home. He had to wait until the water went down. Stop for a moment. I need your finger. At last, it did. Mr. Lee went to his house. His things were wet and muddy. Neighbors gave him some new things to use. So here's a question. What is Mr. Lee's house like after the flood? What is his house like, guys?
Muddy.
It's muddy. What else? Gives us one other word to describe his house. Wet. So we're going to write wet and muddy. Why is it wet and muddy, Colton? There's a flood. Wet and muddy. Okay, we just have a couple more minutes.
have to write all that.
Wet and muddy. Yes, I just want you right. Wet and muddy. All right, go ahead and turn the page. We're in 217.
We didn't use this one.
All right. Show me you're ready.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you, he said. He was still worried. What if the water came back? Can we have a party to make Mr. Lee happy again? I asked Mom. Good idea, she answered. So what word could you use instead of answered? What other word could we maybe use? So if somebody answers, what does that mean? Look, like I answered the phone earlier. Remember when it rang? I answered it. What does that mean I did?
Answer.
Okay, we can't use the word answered. What's another word we could use instead of answered? Think of another word we could use. Colton, what about you? If somebody answers the phone, what are they doing? It's kind of hard to use.
Telling somebody.
Okay, maybe telling, like I picked it up. All right, we're going to stop right here. Colton, go get me my bell. I accidentally left it up there.
Do we put our name on it?
Oh, yeah. Go ahead. Okay, freeze. Boys and girls, we're going to have to stop there for today. Well, not today. You're going to continue after Win, but we've got to get ready for Win. Some of us are going to leave the room for Win. So, table 3, just leave your stuff there and come back. 4, 5. Okay, make it quick.